Hello everybody, it's Sephiroth4 and it has been 12 years. 12 years of Let's Playing since I started Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga on Windows Movie Maker and an emulator. Man, it's been a crazy time. But let's talk about this past year. This past year was a very mixed bag. I'm not going to say it wasn't great, because I did some projects that I was really looking forward to and really happy with. But the year itself, terrible. But yeah, year 12 I called the Year of Chances, where I played a bunch of games, or the main series of games, where they changed up the series formula, but it worked out. And not necessarily permanent changes, but changes from a previously established good idea that still worked. So the first Let's Play for that was Final Fantasy X-2, which started in April and went all the way into September, which that's a very long time. April, May, June, July, September. It took 5 months to do that Let's Play, almost half of the year. A lot of that complication was because I got surgery in May, and I just spent a good deal of time after that recovering for months and months and months, which is kind of sad. It's kind of sad. But I'm very happy with the game. We got the best ending, and I didn't have to do more than one playthrough of it. I never ended up doing the last mission for it, but that's going to be on the list for sometime in the future. Not necessarily this year. I have to see how much time I have this year, but in the future we'll do it. In May, I put up Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe just to put up some time when I was recovering from the actual surgery. But aside from that, the Let's Plays were pretty much just Final Fantasy X-2 all the way till the end of September, where I desperately needed a break. So I took September to October off. October, I just needed that time away from everything to disconnect and try to heal a little bit. It didn't work, but I needed it. At the end of October, for the Halloween special, I did the game Silt, which was a very short Let's Play, very interesting, atmospheric, short game. October through December, while I was still trying to do some more recovering from my recovering, I put up 428 Shibuya Scramble, which we finally finished this past year, streaming. So October through December was, to the very start of December anyway, was Shibuya Scramble streams. If you haven't seen that, I highly recommend it. It's a fantastic game. Starting at the beginning of December until the end of December, was Metroid Fusion, which was finally the next game in my Year of Chances, which is my favorite Metroid game, and I had a ton of fun doing that, even if it was a short experience. It was nice to just experience it again. At the very end of December, we also put up the Little Inferno Holiday DLC. My brother and I did that. And starting at the start of January, going into February, was Pokemon Colosseum, which was the third game that was supposed to be done many months earlier at that point. I really expected to do Colosseum and Final Fantasy X-2 alongside each other, but I just didn't have the strength to do that, so it went all the way to January. But yeah, we did everything I wanted to in that game and had a lot of fun. That game is just it's just a great time, and I'm happy to finally have done a Pokemon Let's Play on my channel. I also technically did a Pokemon Box Let's Play, but that was yesterday. But for the last Let's Play of the year, and the last of the 4 that I had promised, was Super Paper Mario. Finally another Paper Mario game. The end of the trilogy of the OGs, where they changed up the game a lot from Thousand Year Door. But after playing it through, they didn't change it up as much as I remember. I mean, obviously the RPG system was swapped for a platformer, but the core of the game really felt like it was a continuation. Like, it didn't feel out of place, which says a lot for the care that they put into it. But yeah, that was it for for that year. Let's see, compared to year 11, we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 Let's Plays, and year 12 was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, including Shibuya and Stanley Parable, which were uploads of streams. So, yeah. Lost a lot of time. But, it is what it is. I feel like I did what I could. I'm very upset with the projects that I had to cut, because there were about 4 more Let's Plays that I wanted to do of smaller games that either came out last year or the year before, like Eastward, Blossom Tales 2. I was really looking forward to doing that, but I just didn't have the time or energy to do them. But maybe this year. In terms of channel analytics, this year was pretty much the same as last year in terms of views were a little lower, watch time was a little higher, I think. No, watch time was lower, but I missed out on a month, so maybe, it's hard to gauge, what I missed out on. Yeah, so everything was pretty much down. But that's to be expected, I guess, when you take most of the year off. Not most of the year, but I took 3 of the months away from doing like actual Let's Play content, at least 3 months. And the rest of the time was, aside from Super Paper Mario, which was a very packed schedule, everything else was very, very spaced out, so it is what it is. All of the videos that are normally my highest watched were the highest watched videos. We had the Katamari intros, the Crisis Core, excuse me, various Crisis Core things, because that game came out, the Ni no Kuni item farming guide, which is somehow still one of my most popular year after year, the Let's Create and Scribblenauts, the Final Fantasy VII Limit Break videos, so yeah, the algorithm loves those. But, yeah, that's pretty much it for year 12, which, the year of chances didn't give me many chances, but I'm glad that I got the core games done in time to start fresh. But as for year 13, this coming year, which I guess it's it's my channel's bar mitzvah. For this year, I'm calling it Year Re, R-E colon, as you see in a lot of animes. It's it'll make sense when you see the trailer, but it's Year Re, and I'm excited. These are projects that I wanted to try to do. I mean, they're all things that I wanted to do, but most of them are, except for one, 3 out of the 4 are things that I had not planned on doing until this past year. So you'll see why. But yeah, I'm excited. and I hope that you all can get excited as well for the upcoming projects. Here's hoping this coming year is a lot less tough on me physically, and I can get the projects done with time to spare for the side projects, because there's so many little Let's Plays that I want to do. But anyway, thank you all very much for your support, for sticking around, for watching everything. I just really appreciate it. I really appreciate everybody here, and especially the support for the last couple of Let's Plays, Coliseum and Super Paper Mario. I had a lot of feedback, and I really, really, really appreciate it. But yeah, here's hoping this coming year brings many good things to all of us. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.